name is Marisol Lopez, and I am your second grade virtual content specialist. Think of me as your teacher's helper. In this video, we are going to learn how to draw in Google Slide. Can't wait. For this lesson and many other lessons, your teacher will ask you to draw in Google Slides. You will see slides such as this one. In a previous video titled How to Draw in Google Slides, you learned how to draw a line, how to scribble, create a table, and create counters for that table. If you missed that video, I have included the video above. You can click on it and it will take you to that video. This video is part 2 of that video. It will help you continue your learning by working with arrays on Google Slides. You will learn how to draw an array using a table, how to resize objects in your array to make them larger or smaller, as well as how to make sure that all of the objects in your array are aligned. First thing you will have to do is open up a blank Google Slides presentation by typing at the top of your web browser www.slides.google.com. If you're using an iPad, you can also download the Google Slides app to practice with me. In the previous video, you learned how to make a base 10 table, showing columns for hundreds, tens, and ones. Today, you are going to learn how to make an array using a table. Remember, an array is a collection of objects that is neatly arranged into rows and columns. First, let's quickly review how to make a table. Step 1. At the top of the screen, you will notice a bar that looks like this one. You're going to click on the word Insert. That will open another window with more options. You are then going to click on the word Table. Once you click on that, it will open up another small window with many small boxes. Here you can select how many boxes or cells you want your table to have. This will depend on what kind of array you are wishing to draw. In order to draw an array, you will need to know how to draw a shape. In the previous video, you learned how to draw a circle by going to the bar at the top and clicking on the word Insert once again. This time when the additional options appear, you will click where it says Shape. In a previous video, you learned how to draw circles. In this video, we are going to learn how to draw squares. Now, we are going to combine the steps for drawing a table and drawing shapes to make an array. Let's practice with a problem from today's lesson. Let's read the problem above together. Bobby puts 3 rows of tiles in his kitchen to make a design. He lays 5 tiles in each row. The problem is asking us to create a model of Bobby's tiles. Practice with me. This is how we are going to create a model of Bobby's tiles. First thing we're going to do is insert a table. So the problem says 3 rows of 5 tiles. I am going to select 5 boxes going across, and you see how the little window grows every time you select more boxes, and 3 rows going down. Now there is my table. It's kind of big, so I want to use those little 3 dots to resize my table, and I want it on the blue side, right underneath the question, create a model of Bobby's tiles. Now, the next thing we're going to do is insert shape. So I'm clicking on Insert, click on the word Shape. That's going to give you more options of shapes. For this model, I'm going to be using squares. So that's my first tile. And let's see, I want my tiles to be yellow, so they stand out a little bit. Okay, now let me test it. I want to make sure it fits in there nicely. Awesome. All right. Now, I need to fill up each of these boxes with tiles, right? So I'm not going to draw a square each and every time. Fast way to do that Make sure your square is selected with all the little blue boxes around it. You go where it says edit, copy. Now that has made a copy of the square. Edit, paste. Okay, so another square has appeared. You can drag that square where you need to. I'm going to do the same again. My square is still selected. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Now, every time we start moving around the squares, you will notice that there's a red line that appears. And basically what that is trying to help you do is to make sure that your squares are all aligned so that your array is nice and neat. Also, I went through that step a little quickly, but edit, paste, I want to paste another square. If you want to make your squares larger or smaller, what you do is you make sure your cursor, your mouse is right on the corner there, and then you can pull the arrow and make your square larger, or you can pull it and make it smaller, whatever you wish. All right, friends, I'm almost done creating a model of Bobby's tiles. Are you practicing with me? Don't worry if you don't get it this time. We are going to practice with another example. But I wanted to show you one last thing. This is my last tile that I'm going to put in my array. When I want to move a tile, my mouse needs to look kind of like a cross, right? Earlier, when we were resizing the square, it only shows one arrow. But when you're ready to move it, it has to look like a cross. And then you will be able to move it. And there, the red lines again help you make sure everything is straight. All right, let's practice creating an array for this word problem. Let's read it together. Michelle had a collection of stickers. She put them in her notebook in 4 rows of 4 stickers. Create a model of Michelle's stickers. I will put a timer for 30 seconds and I will wait for you to try to do this on the blank page of your Google Slides. When the timer is over, I will show you how I did it and we will compare. Begin. All right, time's up. Do not worry if you are not finished. Feel free to pause this video and take the time you need to build your array. All right, were you able to make the model? Does your array look like mine? Awesome. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder and say, good job. Save this array so that you can show your work to your teacher. If you need to listen to the steps for creating an array using a table one more time, you can rewind this video and listen to the steps again. You did a great job today drawing arrays in Google Slides. I hope this video has helped you have a better understanding of how to show your work in math using Google Slides. Until next time, bye-bye.